September 26th, 1974. Johnny Carson show. Special guest, Dom Deluise. Louise. So Johanna Carson and Dom Deluise is going to perform a magic trick for you on the Tonight Show. I will show you how the trick was done, just for fun.
Over to my left here, and I see a lot of paraphernalia. Is this stuff yours?
Well, I was in Warren, Ohio, doing my play, and Roy Clark and his friends came by, and they were doing this trick, and I said, I bet I can do that. And then I tried it there in the restaurant, but I was quite drunk, so I don't remember. But I'd like to try it again. I mean, it's a phenomenal trick.
I haven't the slightest idea what it is.
Drop the eggs with the tray and the match covers and the broom. It's unbelievable.
Really?
Want to see it?
No, wait, I have more. I haven't
either. I tell you the truth, this may be brilliant, or who knows?
It could go nowhere.
Yes, it could go right in the.
Well, let's go
in the
find
old
out.
toilet.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try it. Okay. Okay.
Well, here we are at the trick.
Okay, here we are at the trick. Now, let me just tell you that I have 5 glasses of water. Yes, I have 5 glasses of
background.
Yes, a little background until the moment. There's a climax here that is unbelievable, matched only by whatever you can fill in as a climax. Would you sit down a moment? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, and trust me. Oh gee. Okay, this is really something that I'm a little scared, actually. Okay. All right, now, this is a book of matches, you see, that rolled up like that, and I have to put them over the glasses. Oh, gee, I'm scared. I don't like this very much.
What are you scared of?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the tray, and all the eggs that I put up here are going to fall in the glass. Oh, it's really nice, John. You're going to love it.
What is my role in it?
Your role is to sit there and trust me. And no, you can, in fact, oh, gee. I don't know if I like this. This is harder than I thought. Okay, that's good. And then you can start with the eggs, and this goes right over here. Okay. This is the important part. Is this part right here? Gee, Roy. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's all right, John. It's all right. It's okay. Okay, this tray is going to go shooting out there. It just takes a few seconds, and the tray. All right, let me just check if the eggs are over the thing. Oh no, this is off. Just a moment. Okay. That's good. Now that's good. Here, this is fine. How do you feel, John?
Oh, I don't. Is this?
Yes, this is going to be good. Now the eggs, they're not hard boiled or anything. They're still raw, you know. Okay. Let me just take a. Let me.
Just in case it doesn't work.
Wait, just let me prove to you that the eggs are raw. Okay, the eggs are all raw.
Just in case this doesn't work.
Okay. All right, this is going to be nice. Just let me see that. The idea is, you see these eggs? And when I say 3, the eggs are going to go in the glass. Yes. Okay. Now, ready?
Hold it. What are you talking about?
No, what all right, I don't have to do it that way. All right, just a moment. All right, here, you watch it? You just watch it. Okay, just a moment. Okay, just a moment. Are you crazy?
Okay, now I'm going to rewind it and take you back to some critical points. I'm going to show some things to you that are pretty significant, and you may have picked up on them. So I'm going to go backwards to the very start of the so-called trick. Remember, the world is a stage, and the stage has magicians. And the magicians are just liars that use clever devices and tricks to trick us. Okay? So we're going to try to analyze this and show you the way in which people were tricked. Okay, we'll pick it up right here.
Okay. All right, now, this is a book of matches, you see, that rolled up like that, and I have to put them over the glasses. Oh, gee, I'm scared. I don't like this very much.
What are you scared
What
of?
I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the tray, and all the eggs that I...
Okay, now he says the eggs. They're not eggs. They're not eggs.
put up here are going to fall in the glass. Oh, it's really nice, John. You're going to love it.
What is my role in it?
Your role is to sit there and trust me. And no, you can, in fact, oh, gee, I don't know if I like this too much. This is harder than I thought. Okay, that's good. And then you can start with the eggs, and this goes right over here. Okay. Yeah, this is the important part, is this part right here. Gee, Roy...
Kato, did you hear that?
Okay, it's all right, John.
Okay, let's go back. Did you hear that? Did you see that egg breaking? And did you hear what sound it made? Okay, let's go back. Okay. Now listen, watch that. That so-called egg is going to fall. And listen to the sound it makes.
Oh, jeez. Okay, it's all...
Did it break?
It's good, and then you can start with the eggs, and this goes right over here. Okay. Yeah, this is the important part, is this part right here. Gee, Roy... Oh, jeez.
Boom! Boom! Look! The egg is undamaged, and did you hear the sound it made? Oh my goodness sakes.
Okay, it's all right, John. It's all right. It's okay. Okay, this tray is going to go shooting out there.
Okay, now, they're not eggs. They're obviously metal. And underneath the metal, through the glasses of water, or perhaps even the glasses themselves, are magnetized. Hence, it's just a simple exercise in using magnetics. I'll slow it up for you when the proper time comes to show you that magnetics is the principle behind this so-called trick.
Takes a few seconds, and the tray... All right, let me just check if the eggs are over the thing. Oh, no, this is off. Just a moment. Okay,
he's checking to be sure that the magnetic pull is lined up with the so-called eggs, which are not eggs at all. They're magnetic and they're metal.
Fine. How do you feel, John?
Oh, I don't... is this...
Yes, this is going to be good. Now, the eggs, they're not hard-boiled or anything. They're still...
See, he keeps calling the eggs are not hard-boiled. Okay? Now, there are some, quote, real eggs that are in that basket there that they'll use to kind of prove to you, like, oh, those are real eggs.
Oh, you know? Okay. Let me just take a...
Okay, now, did you notice what Carson just did? Carson is aware that things can go wrong on stage. So he got another magnetic egg in his hand. And then look, he got the nose touch right there. Okay, he's telling you we're liars and we're lying to you right now, the Pinocchio touch. Okay, but he just took an egg. But it's not an egg, it's part of the magnetic round objects that are being called eggs. Okay? And he took it because he knows things can go wrong on stage. So watch, this is in reverse. So he's going to get one of those just in case the props fail. It's in reverse. So there he goes, he gets it. Okay, now I'll put it in forward. He picks it up. So he's got an assurance. Now there's supposedly 5 there. Okay, that's his assurance egg. That's his assurance device in case something goes a little wrong. And once again, he touches his nose just to let everybody knows that they're liars. Here comes the nose. By the way, I did a video called When You Nose Too Much. Took an excerpt from the movie Chinatown where they cut the star of the show, they cut his nose with a knife. And it bleeds. Okay, so we're going to go back to the trick.
Just let me prove to you that the eggs are raw.
See, now you took a real egg.
Just in case this doesn't work.
Now Carson faked like that was a real egg. But it's not, and he knows it. And Louise, anyhow, Louise knows.
Okay, all right, this is going to be nice. Just let me just see that. The idea is, like, you see these eggs? And when I say 3, the eggs are going to go in the glass. Yes. Okay, now, ready? Hold it. What you talking about?
Little touch of comedy there.
All right, I don't have to do it that way. All right, just a moment.
Okay, now I'm going to get this into slow-mo motion. Slow-mo motion, so you can see some things here. Okay, he's sort of lining up the broom handle to get the proper tension on it so that he can whap that plastic tray. And then when he whaps it, the so-called eggs are going to just sort of float in the air a little bit until they're drawn in by the magnetic pull. And I'll show it to you. In a sense, I'll prove it to you. I'm not about proving anything to anybody, by the way. I'm just about trying to show things. Now, look at the egg on our far left, the one that's real easy to spot. You can see it's not lined up with the glass at all. Okay? So as it begins to drop, you will see it's really not going to go in there, but it does go in there. Now, one of the so-called eggs doesn't function. But don't worry, Carson's got a plan on that. Okay, did you see the egg on the far left? How it was ready to just sort of like hit the rim of the cup and bounce off? I'll reverse it. Okay, now forward. Forward. Okay, now watch. See, it's not lined up. That one egg on our left, it's not lined up, but watch as it drops. It should hit the rim of the cup and just bounce off the table, but watch what happens. Looky! By the way, I like to do my by the ways, by the way. It's the same principle for the game of golf. The so-called golf experts, the so-called stars in golf, they're cheaters and liars too. Maybe I'll get some more hate mail because I said that. By the way, the biggest sort of hate mail I've received when I exposed Bobby Fischer, the chess champion, who is really Leonard Nimoy of Star Trek. Boy, oh boy, I really aggravated the so-called chess lovers on that one. But anyhow, here we go. We're going to put this in forward again so you can see. And there's some more additional features to this to show you it's all a lie. Okay, now one of the eggs, you can see that egg on the left is not going to go in that cup. Doesn't go into a glass. But Carson's ready to take care of that. He's got a prop. So I think that egg is right here, the one that doesn't function. The rest of those appear to be the cardboard or whatever that prop is they're using. Okay, so one egg doesn't make it in. But don't worry, Carson will take care of it. Johanna. Oh, look, the eggs went in. But Carson knows one of them did not. So he's going to make up the difference while people are looking else. See, he's got that egg in his hand, so-called egg, in his right hand. Now, very carefully and quietly, he's going to slip it into a glass. Look, there it is. You see it? The empty glass. The one that didn't function. The malfunction. He's quietly going to slip it in. Well, nobody's watching, but I'm watching. Are you watching? See, look, there it goes. In the glass. And watch it make a kablunk. So they're not really eggs at all. The camera's trying to move away from there, but they can't help it. Bloop. There it goes. Now Carson thought that he or she successfully and quietly slipped that other egg in there, or so-called egg, so that the 5 glasses appear to be filled with the eggs that supposedly went right in as he got rid of the tray, the plastic tray. So I'm doing it in very, very, very slow motion so you can see. Now he's going to hold it up very proudly like, oh look, the trick worked, the trick worked. Now what's going to happen next is they're going to just, quote, horse around. They want everybody to see, you know, how great the trick was. But the trick was that they were not eggs. They were metal and magnetized, and the glasses somehow are magnetic devices to pull the so-called egg into it. Okay? Now they're going to begin to act silly and begin to throw real eggs. Now the real eggs, Carson's reaching for some of them. Okay? And he's going to act rather silly. By the way, you can see under Dom Deluise, you can see the female shape of the hips and kind of the extended area around the abdomen. Okay, so they're going to have an egg fight, and they're going to get everybody all laughing because they had an egg fight. So that makes the trick even more real, R-E-A-L, because they'll use real eggs to have a real egg fight. But this trick that was done is that they lied to you. They were not eggs that went into the glass. So I'm going to put it in reverse just for fun and let you watch it in reverse. Okay, you're going to watch it in reverse. Slow speed in reverse. This is reverse. There's Carson holding up the one of the glasses. Remember, one of those, he put the egg in. It didn't fall in the way they said it would. But he had a backup. But they're not eggs. Okay, there it is. In reverse, Carson takes the so-called egg and quietly slipped it into that glass. Okay, I'm going to put it in forward again so you can see how that one egg in particular, or the so-called egg, is not really headed toward the glass at all, but it's pulled in magnetically. Okay, now it's in forward. Boom! Okay, keep an eye on how they just kind of float there for a second, and that would have to do, I'm sure, with magnetics. And then the one on the far left is not lined up with the glass at all, but it's going to go in anyhow. See? See how it should knock the glass over, but it doesn't. And that one loose egg that doesn't function seems to fly off right about here. Now we see that one on the floor there, down here in the corner. You don't really see any yellow yolk. So this is a yolk. This is a joke. This is a yolk. So somehow they're like a light metal. You heard the one when it fell off on the table and made a kerplunk and didn't crack at all. And you can see there's no gooey stuff coming out of that on the floor there by the chair in the far right hand side. Okay, where's the yolk? Where's the yellow? Hey, I just thought of something. The tablecloth color is yellow to kind of add to the trick because the inside of the eggs are yellow. Well, anyhow, the world is a stage, and on the stage are magicians who trick people and lie to people. And Johanna Carson is certainly one of them, and Donna, Dom Deluise is another, and basically anybody in the entertainment industry is a liar and a hoaxer. And many times they just take these liars and hoaxers and then they use them in the political realm or in the spiritual realm or any realm they want to deceive the public with their tricks. I'd like you to realize there's one who never tricks you, and that is the one true God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. 3 persons, one God. Trust in that one who's incapable of lying to you, who only is truth. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And if you allow Jesus to control your life, you won't be fooled anymore by these tricksters. Thank you for watching. End of video.